Welcome everybody. We are back here, UCW Arena. It is Whip from the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast. I got my boy Killer Kyle from Knockout to 3 Counts, and we are here to bring you some more UCW action right in UCW Arena. Kyle, how you feeling, my boy?
Hey man, I'm glad to be back in the UCW Arena. I know we're going to get some awesome action tonight. We're going to have to see if any of these faces we've done on these pre-episodes are going to do something. But from the looks of things, we're already seeing a little bit of that with Father Marquis making his way to the ring.
Absolutely. The Holy One is in the building for the TV title. You got to fight them. It is.
Get the offer played out.
You're always talking about that, man, but you never donate.
Hey man, I got bills to pay.
Get that man his 10%. When I say that man, I mean Father Marquis.
10%, man. We're getting some now.
Deuce Diamond doing his doo-wop. Referee extraordinaire. Sorry, Father Marquis talking to us. That's one thing the father gonna do is run his mouth, ain't he?
Hey man, well you know what they say about people on the pulpit, man. Once they get going, they might not stop.
Service start on Sunday, won't end on Monday morning. By the way, I won't say that again, Lord. I apologize. Don't put me down. Please don't strike me down.
His opponent. Coming at us.
All right, it's time for the next competitor in this TV title tournament. Are you ready for this one, Kyle?
I'm ready for this one, man, but from what the little birdie in our ears is letting us know, so we can hear what Father Marquis had to say, he said these brownies might have gotten to him, so we'll have to see if he's a little impaired.
Oh, Lord have mercy. At the heart of Saginaw, Nick Green is his hometown. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know, man. Nick going against Father Marquis might be a tall order. He's not only going against Father Marquis, he's going against the man upstairs. It's almost like a handicap match.
And not to mention, you know what they say about in pro wrestling, you know, when you're fighting in your hometown, it doesn't always go so good for you. So if he is coming out of Saginaw, this might not end up good for Mr. Green.
The one thing he got to remember is this: stay focused, man. It's cool to have all your people because, you know, we tend to show off when we got our family around, our girlfriend, our cousins, and all that, the side chick. But, hey, none of that matters because right now you in the middle of the ring, one of the greatest wrestlers in the world, Father Marquis.
He's going to find out quick if he doesn't know already.
Absolutely, man. But Nick Green trying to fire up his people. Father Marquis got his people as well.
Doing the Ultimate Warrior.
And like I said before, Deuce Diamond trying to make sure he keeps order. Looking real good in there, man. I've known that man for years. And that's one thing about that referee. He does not play. He doesn't care who you are.
Man, watching Father Marquis, you can already see, man, he is getting in his opponent's head, you know, moving around, slowing things down, getting things ready to go. If Nick Green isn't on his P's and Q's, he might be offering more than to the offer.
This is true. Look at Father Marquis circling that man. He's trying to, that's all a mental thing that he's doing right now.
That's why I'm saying, man, if he don't stay focused, man, he's just going to be adding more to that offer plate. He's got to stay focused on his game plan and not what Father Marquis is trying to play.
And also, once again, I want to welcome you guys to UCW Arena for this TV title tournament matchup, man. We got a full house. This Sunday, he hits him with the big boot right in the stomach. Already, look at that. Father Marquis setting the stage for this matchup, man.
Not lying, man. Trying to pop his ear off now with this headlock center of the ring. Let's see what Nick Green's way to get out of this is going to be. Sends him off into the rope. And it still didn't work. Father Marquis trying to show off some of them guns right quick.
Big takedown by Father Marquis. Hit him with that shoulder block. Off the ropes again. Jumps over. Comes back. Ooh, nice go behind.
Man, that looked like some of the fights I call on the MMA side of things. Had him knocked out with the kick and cleaned him out with the cutter.
Absolutely. Going for the pin right quick. Now, we talk about this all the time. One thing about going for a pin early, people say, why would you do that? You can't beat a man that quickly. But you're wearing a man down. You're also making them realize you want the 1, 2, 3. Because we can talk junk in the back all we want to, but it's all about winning that match, getting that winner's purse, if you will.
Well, and the more times that you got to kick out, man, you're just expending more energy, especially if you're in a case where your opponent's bigger than you. So, I mean, like you said, to your point, I mean, you got to win by any means necessary. Doesn't matter if it's by a pin or like what we're seeing right now with the sleeper from Father Marquis, man.
And that's one thing that's always shocked me about Father Marquis. He's so new to the business, relatively like maybe 2.5 years. But he has a very old school style when it comes to wrestling. He's smart and putting that a sleeper hold on. But I don't know, Nick Green trying to fight his way out of it with big elbows to the stomach. Throwing a couple shots to the midsection.
And again, Father Marquis cutting him off with the pass, you know. Chop the legs out, the body will fall.
And you talked about being an MMA guy. And what happens to a guy if you take his legs out, Kyle?
Well, I mean, if you take a guy's legs out in a fight, you know what they say about a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. But with that being said, I mean, in the MMA side of things, if Charlie horses up your leg, you can't plant to have any power to any of your shots. And then if you want to pick your opponent up, it's going to be hard to pick him up if you only got one leg.
And that's what I'm saying. It might not have helped either that Nick Walker or Nick Green got on these Skywalker gym shoes. Probably should have had on something a little bit more wrestling related, man. As Father Marquis works that ankle again, wrapping around that bottom rope, trying to twist that leg off, man.
I would say you can blame the Young Bucks for always wearing Jordans.
Okay. And oh man, he's really going after that leg, man. He's trying to stop that blood flow. Trying to stop that blood flow in that leg, man. Now
I love to see this. This is old school, man. This reminds me of some Ric Flair type stuff. Shout out to the Nate. And he hits him with the figure 4 right on cue. It's like he was listening.
And see, that's what I talked about earlier. He has a very old school style of wrestling out there. Yes, he's flashy. Yes, he puts on a show, but he knows the basics as well. And Nick Green, can he make it to the ropes? Because as we know, it's only 2 ways to break out of this move. And what are those 2 ways, Kyle?
Submission and get to the rope, or get out and get to the ropes.
Exactly, man. To do that old school turn over. But see, even as he tried to do, oh man, he got to the ropes. He reversed it, got to the ropes. Father Marquis don't want to let it go, but you got to, bro. You don't want to get eliminated for a disqualification, and it's such a big match like this TV title tournament right here in Ultimate Championship Wrestling.
And like we were just talking about, now we got to see now that Nick Green's out of the figure 4, how this is going to affect him through the rest of the match. If he's only got one wheel and can't get any offense going, it looks like Father Marquis might be headed to the pay window.
Absolutely. And remember, there's also a TV time limit on TV title tournament matches. So you got to kind of fight back. Killer Nick Green, I'm about to give you your name. You can't just be laying down. That's reversing it right on time.
There he goes, starting to fire up shot in the corner, but there goes that leg, man.
Smart, man. Father Marquis worked it. I don't know if he has enough left. Going back into the corner.
Shot to the gut. Start.
Oh, man. Father Marquis went about 10 feet in the air. You can't get over to make that
1, 2. Oh, man. Father Marquis ain't done yet, though.
No, absolutely not, man. He got the people behind him, Lord. He got the Holy Ghost in him. That ain't gonna take that boy down.
And that's saying something. We've seen many a fall to a stunner. But right into the corner, gets his feet up, perfect timing, or divine timing, you could say, for one Father Marquis.
This is my move right here. Pit tornado DDT. I might be ball game right there. Chop it up. Father Marquis.
No! Here's a replay of this tornado DDT out of the corner. And he hits all of it, ladies and gents. You see him just spike Nick Green on his head, but we still have a match.
Now, I know the people of Saginaw are really pulling for Nick Green, trying to get him to pop up and make this, but I don't know, man. Uh-oh. Father Marquis is calling for it. He's calling for it. Y'all know anything about this, man? This is the ball game right here. Oh, no.
Oh, no. His legs got some juice left. Father Marquis might be down. 1, 2. Oh no! After all that broken wheel and all, Nick Green gets the dub in the television championship tournament.
Please this, man. Nick Green has beaten Father Marquis in the TV title tournament. Lord have mercy. And I say, Lord have mercy for real with this one. Can you believe that, Kyle?
Hey man, I was rolling with Father Marquis just like you, but now we might have just found a dark horse in the rest of this tournament.
Facts, man. He's coming all mad. Nick Green messed up my draft team, but okay. Can I borrow $20?
Hey man, I might have lost a few dollars to DraftKings myself.
Okay. We got another big one coming up. We got Nikki Ratu, Hi Guy, and Chuck Wagon, the legendary Chuck Wagon in UCW. Wow, I haven't seen that man in years. Me and him had many a battle years ago, man. Many a battle.
Generations unknown.
Yeah, hell of a tag.
Let's get it. Now, we know Nikki Ratu is doing some great stuff lately, man.
If I'm not mistaken, the women's championship never promoted as well. Nikki Ratu's name keeps popping up all around the state of Michigan and elsewhere.
And one thing about him, he calls himself the anti-icon, and I like that. That tells you right there, he don't necessarily need you guys to cheer for him, man. He's going to be the opposite of what you expect from him. And people think he's too small to be in the business. I know about that. I've told you that before. But Killer Kyle, you're a smaller guy. And when people think you're too small, how does that make you feel, dog?
It puts a bigger chip on your shoulder, and there's many people that might have messed around and found out. And I feel like in Nikki Ratu's case, you're going to get the same thing because, like I said, he's been racking up championship outside of UCW as well. So if you come in here taking it lightly, you should be looking up to the lights.
And now we got the High Guy coming in the building. Wait, this boy likes to have fun. He likes to party. I think it's 420 for this boy every day, man.
He's got Colt 45 playing when he comes behind him wherever he goes.
Man, and the fans love High Guy, and High Guy loves the fans. I mean, Nick Green calls himself the hardest tag and all. I don't know. It might really be High Guy.
Here we go with the Flame making his way to the ring here.
Now you
Ace and all.
yeah, but, he's our superhero of UCW, man. And I always find it funny with him and High Guy.
How does he fit in the Avengers? He's got the
You're gonna find out in a second. But I always find it funny. How does him and High Guy always seem to be together? Is that like a thing?
Maybe High Guy Smoke helped Flame fly.
Okay. Whatever you call it, dog. Whatever you call it.
I wouldn't know, honestly.
Very true. I'm more of a Cinco de Mayo type of guy myself. But let's get it started, man. Those guys
A good margarita this time.
ain't lying. Dude diving in the ring again. Finger referee. Or should I say finger official? Uh-oh. Here we go. Now it's time. We got the Mama Luke's in the building, man. We know this boy does not play Mad Dog Valentino, and they do not call him Mad Dog for nothing. You see his last couple outings, he's really been showing that mean streak. You dig what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. And you got to watch out. You know, in most of these matches we've seen from Mad Dog Valentino, he's always got some help from the family around the ring. So even though it's a tag match, don't be surprised if we see some visitors coming from the corner of Mr. Valentino.
Absolutely, man. The one thing about the Mad Dog, he can throw them things. You know what I'm saying? That boy's a bruiser, if you will. He does not have no problem mixing it up right in there.
Hey, man. Growing up with them mob ties, man, you gotta learn how to throw them hands.
This is true. Look at Deuce.
Right, already, and we haven't even gotten it started yet.
Right, man. And why you got two like breakers for everybody, bro? Just relax, dog. Fired up young man, bro.
What did I think? So if you want something, come get some. Nikki Ratu is the club my own.
Oh my God. Okay.
And he's bringing a chair with him. He's bringing the toys to play. Chuck Wagon.
I've known this man about 100 years. You know how many years I wanted to know him? None. Yes, the people love Chuck Wagon. I'm not even gonna say nothing crazy about the man. You know what? He's throwing out candy. Let's see if he gives me some. Hey, over here.
Okay, what kind of candy are you a fan of? I like the Hershey's cookies and cream myself.
I'm more of a fruity guy. Oh, I like sweet tarts, things like that. Yeah. Oh man.
Fruit snacks.
Exactly. Gummy bears, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they have a little bit of whoopie whoop in them. You know what I'm talking about. Shout out to High Guy.
According to Bobby Marquis, he might have found some whooping and brownies.
But Chuck, like I said, the fans love look at that. Everybody got their hands up for free candy out there in Saginaw, man. It is
Every day is Halloween with Chuck Wagon.
This is he was Flame is trying to grab some, bro.
High Guy munchies and takes free candy. Oh no, he throws them into the crowd. Maybe he doesn't got the munchies. Maybe he's saving it for after that.
Let's see. Well, we got to get this match started. All this showcasing is all good and funny, but it's time to get this in the ring and get it started, bro.
Flame too? I would have thought he wanted them some candy.
Chuck, get in the ring, man. What are you doing?
Match does not start until.
All right, now who's going to start off this match? Wait a minute, Nikki Ratu. The match hasn't even started. Why are you trying to get a tag in already? Just relax, bro.
He must not have read the memo. You got to let them beat the hell out of each other so that it's slim pickings when you do get it.
You understand? That's how that works. That was one thing I used to do in my career, man, was always try to let everybody else fight first if I could, man. Don't even be to waste my energy.
Think smarter, not harder. I ain't mad at it.
Every time.
Just like I say all the time on knockouts and 3 counts, man, the best finisher is a good old nut shot. Works 90% of the time.
I guess so, man. Guess they're not wearing cups these days, right? Well, one thing about Chuck Wagon, man, he was saying fear the fat for like 100 years, but I gotta tell you, Chuck actually has lost a lot of weight since I've known him, man.
Well, he's going to need it in a fatal 5-way, and with all the different faces we got out here, he's going to need to be in shape.
This is true. I've always wondered why they let him bring that chair to the ring, though. I've always hated that, man. Probably because I got hit upside the head with it like 6 times.
Look, man, he's just, they let Balls Mahoney do it. They got to let Chuck Wagon do it.
I guess so, man. I guess so. Well, that's the same pretty fat chair that he's been using for 20 years. I don't want to ask
him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If I ask him, he's going to hit me, so I'm not going to say anything. Hey, but you can hit Kyle. You can hit Kyle. Kyle.
Look here, after what we learned about CTE, I'm good on the chair shots, but I'll leave that to the professional wrestler in the bunch.
Okay. Well, let's get this thing started, man. Who's going to start off? How are we going to get this popping, man?
Wouldn't it be tornado rules, wouldn't it?
I hope so.
Looks like we got tornado rules in this joint.
Stay with us. There's going to be a lot to call, a lot of men, a lot of bodies in this ring, so we're going to do our best to try to stay up with all the action, so do not worry, okay?
Well, Nikki Ratu's clearly got a problem with Flame right off the rip. Got the old shoving match center ring.
Chuck Wagon drinking this, boy. What you doing? Oh, my God, Chuck Wagon. Coconut bunny, go for me.
No DQs in a fatal 5-way. Even Highway got him some. I said Highway. Hi, guy, Jesus.
See, stop hanging out with him before the show, dog.
Well, bro. I needed something to take the edge off.
First, go right to the booth, man. What are you doing? But anyway, speaking of the booth, Ratu is trying to go right to the pay booth because he's all over the Flame outside the ring. Wait a minute, that Mad Dog got a 10 off.
I was about to say, Mad Dog is laying at the body shots over here on Chuck Wagon. And now High Guy is joining with him.
Absolutely, man. And like I told you,
stomping a mud hole and walking it dry.
Mad Dog is not scared to mix it up with anybody, dog, for real.
Nikki Ratu playing tug-of-war for a belt out here with a fan. And it's costing him. Here comes the Flame.
We do need to let people know this is a no disqualification. Matches like these, they are sanctioned. However, you can do anything. There's no count out. There's just fighting. Grown men throwing them things.
And Chuck Wagon's doing exactly as you advised. I'm serious. They must have a microphone somewhere by the ring from the commentary table because Chuck Wagon's taking him a break while the rest of the competitors all beat each other up.
And one thing about Chuck Wagon, he's a little bit older than the rest of them, like me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta smart enough. You got to reserve that energy. You only got a little bit. We got so much in the tank, man. Can't give it all away in the first 5 minutes.
I mean, you're not a day over 30.
It's just whatever, man. It's like I said, you only got so much in the tank. It's like when you with a woman. You don't start off real hard. You kind of slow walk. Then you finish off strong. Just like Nikki Ratu did the Flames just there with that big boot.
It's all about the grand finale, man.
Exactly. And kids, when I say with a woman, I mean playing party. Check it. If you're wondering, feet,
here we go. Back in the ring we go. Like we said, fatal 5-way. It's going to be interesting to see what the strategy is for competitors to go get this win.
And the problem with this match, there's a lot of bodies, man. You got to try to separate people and wear people down because every time you go for a pin, somebody's going to try to break it up.
And the Flame was ready for Nikki Ratu.
Did you see that big boot to the face, man? See what he did? He disposed of him, got him outside that
ring. Might be losing some of that pain. He takes too many more of those.
Now, think about the high guy, man.
Paintbrush.
I got to ask you one thing about the high guy, man. It is really warm in here, right? Oh my God! Why would high guy fall for that? The high five from Big Chuck. Anyway, it's really.
Don't tell me you're taking off all your clothes nuts just because it's hot.
You gonna let me finish? You're gonna talk. The man who wears a hoodie in the ring. Come on, bro. You ain't hot.
Look, man, maybe he's trying to sweat some off for his summer bod.
You might be right. You might be right.
I ain't mad at you. You're gonna be moving and burning some calories while you're in that ring fighting. So, hey.
Oh no, please, Big Chuck, not this little flame. This little bitty thing, don't crush that young man. Oh my God, don't do it, please.
You know, this could be considered illegal in some states.
The fans are loving this. Don't take it. Well, come on.
That is pop abuse, man. That is pop abuse.
Man, you ain't lying. I can use a Sprite right now. By the way, we need to sponsor that Sprite.
Oh, going for the cover. 1, 2. Mad Dog Valentino's not done yet.
Now, that was the first cover I think we've seen today. Oh my God. Big Chuck Wagon has. Who is that? Is that Nikki Ratu? What is that? And then something around. Oh, wait a minute. High guy going for the pin.
High guy trying to kill one. Oh my God. And Mad Dog Valentino
slams him on top of High Guy.
Yeah.
Almost gets the 3.
But what did I say earlier? That's the problem. So many guys, every time you go for a pin, somebody's going to try to break it up. Now, Big Chuck all over a Flame, and Flame actually was able to kick all of that weight off of him. Wow.
He's got flames in his legs. Nikki Ratu getting that lift back over here in the corner. Gets Mad Dog Valentino and High Guy. See who he picks the target, or is it just everybody versus Nikki Ratu? The pin on High Guy.
See, Nikki Ratu, I say this all the time. He ain't got no booty on him.
Oh, Wagon's getting there. Oh, everybody's going to cover High Guy.
I'm about to get in there and get a pin, bro.
Hey, man. I need to go to pay window too.
Hit up
the microphone, and I'll get the pin, and I'll give you part of the cut.
I ain't working that way. Let go of Valentino trying to get a breather. He's a little shaking up in there, man.
Northern Light suplex by Flame.
I don't think he got the pin over there. They couldn't tell the camera guy was not in the right position.
He's rolling him up. Mad Dog Valentino got the pin on High Guy, but he kicks out.
Now, you see what's going on now, man. I think some of these guys are getting a little bit gas. So they're trying to get the win quickly. But again, you got to wear your mans down. You need to get some of the people out the ring. That's what you got to do. You're not going to win this type of match with everybody in the ring. I'm just sorry. It's not going to happen.
Like you were talking about in the lead up to the match, man, at the end of the day, it might serve somebody well to kind of roll out to the outside, keep an idea of who's getting the most damage done, and strike when the iron's hot.
Absolutely, man. You see they're on the ground right now, a High Guy and Flame throwing them fists. And where's Chuck Wagon? Chilling, relaxing, looking for
a veteran
to take somebody down. Exactly, man.
Big drop kick from Valentino to Nikki Ratu.
And we got a good look at Nikki Ratu's face and that pain on his face just there. We need the cameraman. We do need the cameraman kind of go up just a little bit if he can. It seems like he's getting a lot of the feet in this match. But it's all good. Speaking of feet, High Guy's working that leg for the Flame.
Let's see what High Guy's got in store for the Flame. We know he needs one to spark up, but he's going to have to try to put Flame out if he wants to win this Fatal 5-Way.
This is true. This is true. Now look what High Guy's doing. I talked about it earlier. He's getting cats out the ring.
Cleared the ring. He picked the fight with the biggest guy in the ring.
And he just got that big splash. I felt that splash from Chuck Wagon before. Oh no! When Chuck Wagon does this is ball game. I've had this happen to me before, and it took me 3 years to get back into the business. Nikki Ratu trying to break it up. Didn't work. Flame trying to work his way up. Wow, Chuck Wagon gave him one. Nikki Ratu scored up again.
Man, it doesn't seem like anything is going to stop Chuck Wagon unless Chuck Wagon, now he's down from the corner, but wow, just goes for the pin. He took too much time on that one.
Yeah, that is absolutely. Wait, did he get it? I don't know about that one. The ref, wait a minute, who's back to call it? Hey, yo, Killer Kyle, I don't know, man. It didn't like it was 3 to me, but
it looks like it didn't look like it was 3 to Nikki Ratu or Flame either.
I don't know, man. They still fought at it. Deuce Diamond is our senior official, so if he said it's 3, it's 3. But, bro, I don't know, dog. Wow, well.
Being an MMA guy, you know what they say about those referees.
Keep paying them, they'll do what you want them to do?
Oh, I mean, that's another way to make it happen. But.
Okay. Well, guys, once again, thank you for watching UCW. You know we're here all the time. You can check us out on YouTube and all social media platforms. I am the Big Whip Dog. He is Killer Kyle. We'll see you next time on Ultimate Championship Wrestling.